and the demand of sustainable development. Therefore, the establishment of FSDS is a time-worthy initiative, as it will serve as a platform for strategic research, policy recommendation, and open dialogue which will contribute to our national decision-making process. As you know that Bangladesh Army has always been committed to upholding national sovereignty, security and development, we believe that a strong research-based policy framework is essential for good governance, economic prosperity and national resilience. Therefore, I assure you that Bangladesh Army will provide all out support to FSDS in its function in order to effectively contribute in shaping the future of Bangladesh through insightful research, strategic analysis, and policy advocacy. I encourage FSDS to work with dedication and integrity to conduct time-worthy research, organize constructive discussion, and promote a unified nationalistic approach that serves the best interest of Bangladesh. I also urge all stakeholders, governmental institutions, academia, and private sectors to collaborate in this endeavor for the greater future of our nation. As I understand that over the period of time, this great institution will conduct various research, and it is very important that government should take the cognizance of the result of this research and incorporate the outcome in their policy making. We have a lot of research organizations. Over the period of time, they did a wonderful job, but we don't see its reflection in the policy making of the government. So there lies the importance. Whatever the good research that you do, whatever the outcome that you achieve, unless it is translated into action by the government, by the private entrepreneurs, it will have no effect. It will be of no use. So that is the important part. And I will also urge you that in this kind of forum, we could invite political leaders. If they take part, if they are with us, then it will also enrich them. If you look at the history, you will find that there were many great leaders, but unfortunately not all of them had strategic acumen. They were all great leaders. 1962 debacle. Nehru, for the rest of his time, he was so caught up, so upset, he lost a very big territory. That is why it is very important that the politicians, business entrepreneurs, and all the relevant persons, they should be also on board, take part, learn from this institution or share the information from the institution and implement in their respective sectors. I'll be very interested actually to look into the defense matters. We need to develop our defense. As of now, the budget comes and the budget goes to each and every services with a ratio. There is no emphasis where we need to put emphasis. There is no guideline for it. Whether we need at this moment to protect our sea line of communication, or defend the territorial integrity, or whatever it is, there is no focus, there is no guideline. And you have a separate responsibility to come up with your study and suggest us which are the way that we should develop first. We need a very secure sea line of communication. That means we need to develop our navy. Do we have that? I don't think we have a secure sea line of communication. Without it, we'll starve to death. There will be no import, there will be no export. So it's the case, we have to defend our territory. Unless we have a strong defense, you cannot implement your foreign policy. I'm sorry. Unless having a strong defense, you cannot implement your foreign policy. You can look at the history. So that is why it is also, you should study, come up, suggest the government so that we can, as a whole, we can develop. As a nation, we can develop. Food security, the water security, the energy security, all the sectors. And I'm sure that since you have a brilliant researchers, you should be able to do this job very well and enlighten all stakeholders. And I wish, I hope, I pray that they follow suit and be successful. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for having me here. I once again congratulate FSDS for this remarkable initiative. And I also thank General Fazlila Airport. I wish a great success. Thank you all.